to Tapas night. I'm so excited to have you all here. Welcome, Marta. Welcome, Katie, Diane, Michelle, Fraser, Christine, Jill. Welcome, everyone. My name is Kelsey. Do let me know where you are tuning in from today. I love seeing so many familiar faces or familiar names in the crowd. Hello, Yana. Good to see you. So just in terms of using the platform, if this is your first Hey Go tour, let me be the first to welcome you. My name is Kelsey, and we are in Spain today. You can see all of the comments popping up, so do feel free to let me know, hey, we can't hear you, we can't see you, that looks really good, what does that taste like, all of those things. And then you also have the postcard option, which is where you click on the screen, you see that little round button pop up, and you can take a picture. So feel free to take all the pictures, and then you can post them later either in the Facebook group or send them to your friends and say, hey, look where I am today. Just kidding. Do let me know, as always, where you are tuning in from. We are in Valencia in Spain today. This is my new sort of home base. I'm originally from Portland, Oregon, and Chicago, and my husband and I moved here in February, and we are loving it. This is a permanent move with us and our cats, our very troublesome cats, but we're glad to have them here, and we are so happy to be here. So happy to have so many familiar faces. Welcome, everyone. So, just a little bit about tapas, and then we're going to go back to our table. I just wanted to give you the intro sort of over here, so that way I wasn't giving everyone the intro at our table. But I am here with my husband tonight, so you will get to meet him and hear all. Well, if you have already met him, then you'll get to see him again. And if this is your first time, you will get to meet him as well and hear all about his impressions of the tapas. Also, in terms of what tapas are, we're going to go and sit down in just 1 minute, but let me just give you a little bit of background. If there's one thing that everyone around the world knows about in terms of Spanish culture, it is tapas. And they are little tiny portions of food. So they can be anything. They can be cheese, they can be meat, they can be bread with little crackers on top of it, or little crackers with something on top of it. They can be little portions of soup. They can be anything. So welcome Sonia, welcome Carol, Mary Lou, Steve, Paul, Stephen. Good to have you here today. Let me know where you are tuning in from. And my name is Kelsey. We are in Valencia in Spain. So, in terms of where tapas came from originally, people are not sure, but there are two main theories. One of them, which seems like the main theory that we can all agree on, was back in the 13th century. Thank you for the glasses comment, Mary Lou. Was back in the 13th century when King Alfonso the 10th, who was also known as the Wise, he got very sick. Oh, hello in Atlanta. He got very sick and he said, oh no, doctor, what should I do? And the doctor said, you need to drink a lot of alcohol. That will make you feel better. And he said, well, I'm going to get so drunk. What do I do? And the doctor said, well, just have a couple bites of food every few hours. So then the king had a great time with his alcohol. He felt all better. And he then came out to his people and he said, every household should serve these tiny portions along with their drinks. It'll be absolutely delicious and it'll make you feel nice. Another theory was back in the 1300s, all of the workers, they worked from morning till night out in the fields, and they didn't want to spend a long time eating at their table, so they would just have little bites of food throughout the day. So both of those very well might be true. But as you can see, dogs are welcome at cafes here. um, But we don't know for sure, but those are the two main theories. So let's flip this around and we're gonna go have a seat and see what we ordered today. You know, I'm actually gonna post the image, a few images today, but I'm mainly going to post the image of the menu that we got to choose from. We are at, if you click on the picture, you can expand it a little bit more. But we are at this tapas place called El Botijo, which it's in the middle of two other tapas places, one of which only takes cash, so very few people eat there, and the other of which the food is not very good. So the middle one is delicious. Let's head on over. Yeah. So it's about 7:30 here. So it is not a very busy time quite yet. Dinner time in Spain, if you are in North America, this might be a bit of a surprise. But dinner time in Spain is anywhere between 8 and 11 p.m. Oh, who is that handsome dude? Okay, welcome everyone. Here is our table so far. Jeez. We got all of the things. So let me go around and show everyone what we are eating. So first we'll start with our sausage. This is Chistoro Navarra sausage. It is from the Navarra area in Spain. And actually, let me put you on a different stabilizer. So it's going to be bouncy for just 1 second while I rearrange you. Okay. There you are. All right. And now let's put you down on the table. And here you can have a look at all of our food. There we go. So let's actually start with these. These are the patatas bravas. Has anyone heard of patatas bravas before? Has anyone eaten these before? No? No patatas bravas? Okay. Well, patatas bravas are... Ooh, Katie, you've had them. Okay, I would love to know your thoughts on them. But they are basically... they are Spain's most famous dish, and they literally translate to the fieriness or brave potatoes. So, in other words, you have to be brave to eat them. I think we've heard of them, Fraser says. Okay, excellent. So, my wonderful husband, how do they taste?
They're very yummy.
What do they taste like?
These ones are boiled. So there's two kinds. You get boiled ones or like air fried ones. These are good. These are boiled. They've got paprika and like house aioli on them.
That's right. So
I like the fried ones better.
You like the fried ones better?
But these are good.
These are super delicious. A lot of times they will boil them and then fry them so they look like fries, like French fries. And then they put this like garlicky aioli on them, which is it's basically mayonnaise and garlic. But then they put paprika on them too. And this dish leads back to when the New World was discovered and they were bringing food here from South America. So any idea what they might have brought here from South America?
Is it potatoes?
It is potatoes.
Is it potatoes? I don't know the answer.
And it's potatoes, and it's actually also tomatoes. So a lot of times this dish will have sort of tomato tomato sauce on it as well. Oh, thank you, Fraser, for your tips. A lot of times this dish will have like a tomato sauce, which then you dip with the sauce and the aioli, so it makes it super, super good. But again, these are patatas bravas, and actually, let me post just a couple more images of patatas bravas because you can have any any kind of display. So can I post more than one? Oh, I can. Okay, so you're about to get about 7 pictures. So do have a look at them all. And these are all,
those all count.
Yes, these are all patatas bravas. They're all different types. Oh, don't they look so good? I'm just like looking at them going, ooh, they look so good. And of course, the ones we have today are more of the traditional kind. So you do have this aioli on top of it with the paprika. And I have to say, I would have liked a little bit more salt on these. I would have liked them to be more salty in general.
That one's salty.
Ooh. Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah, that's.
I could live on those breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. And you can have different kinds for every meal. You go to a different restaurant here, everyone's different.
It's true. And a lot of places here are famous for their different types of patatas bravas.
Mm.
They are very good. I really like the aioli on these. It's very garlicky, which I enjoy. I actually have a.
No, they're usually one of the cheapest things you can get here.
Oh, Serena's really expensive. Yeah, so a lot of times they're between €3 and €5 for one big portion, which is about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 small potatoes that they cut into quarters.
It's more than French fries. It's more than an order of French fries.
Yeah, it's bigger than an order of French fries. Neil said, "What is it, bravas part?" Okay, so it literally translates to brave potatoes, and these here. I'm sorry, I keep moving the camera, but they just look so delicious. These only have paprika on them, but originally they had spicy pepper on them because that's what came back from the New World. So they would put the spicy peppers, the tomatoes on the potatoes.
The other night.
We did have spicy ones the other night. They were very good. And they basically say you're brave to eat these. So patatas bravas. Mm.
Oh,
So good. Oh, what beer are you drinking?
It's their local beer.
I'm talking too loud.
No, I'm worried that.
Yes, we can. If there are any children in the audience, we are showing beer, so do grab a parent to watch. Yes, so this is their.
It's like their mass-produced local beer here, like called San Miguel. But it's like Budweiser, but better. Like, it's everywhere. And anywhere you ask for a beer, that's what you'll get.
And speaking of Budweiser, so in the States, we're from Chicago, so in the States, Budweiser is kind of the like trashy college beer, right?
It's the everyman beer.
The everyman beer. But here, it's their imported beer.
Yeah.
So it's more expensive than fancy schmancy German beer.
Yeah, it's like €6 a pint. It's a lot. It's intense.
Yes, this is the fancy Budweiser. We had such a laugh walking by this place that was like, oh, the Budweiser. Oh yeah, this is the good place to go. We're looking at each other like, are they sure? Are they sure they really like that? Husband thinks Hago will ban him. That's true.
Because I'm worried. It's your business.
Hopefully not.
Get you in
No. The alcohol on Hago is not an issue. I have never been told it's an issue, and people do often do beer like brewery tours also. So I think it's probably fine. And if it's not,
We'll be okay.
we'll be all right. I'm gonna pick this up and show you the next one that we're gonna have a look at, which is our sausage. Just keep the tops on. Yes. So this is uh, the what is it? Chistora Navarra sausage, and this is one of the most popular sausages they have here. But it actually is famous for St. Thomas Day, which I believe is December 21st, where you will often find this sausage with talo, which is this sort of non-looking bread, and then cider. So I have a picture of what people eat it with on St. Thomas Day on December 21st. And here it's cooked with apple cider, but super, super yummy. It's just like it's very red, it's very flavorful. Hello. It's very flavorful, but still very skinny, and it's in a sheep's intestine, something or other.
Yeah, we try not to think about that.
Right. Oh, I
That's
think.
really good.
Oh, there's the internet. Okay. Yeah. The reception was going in and out. All right, here we go. But let's have ourselves some sausage.
Oh, yeah.
So
And
often
then we dip the bread.
that's right. Oftentimes they'll give it to us with a little bit of bread. So you dip the bread in the yummy oil bits, and then you eat them both.
This is my favorite.
This is so good. So, fun story. When we first moved here, we thought, okay, we want to find ourselves a really good tapas location.
And we were exhausted.
And we were so tired. We'd been traveling for 2 days with 2 cats, like moving from Chicago, from Denver, I guess, but from the States. And we thought, okay, well, there's this empty table. I think it was this table, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we'll just sit here. We'll just try these out, see if they're good. We have tried so many tapas all around, like Valencia, and mind you, Valencia does have very good food, but this place is by far the best. Like the sausage is excellent. Patatas bravas are very good. We have cheese. We also have some tostas coming in a few minutes. I still have to order that, right?
Yes, we have not ordered those.
And we met the gal who works here. Her name was Susanna, and of course we still don't speak Spanish.
There's
but
no name. The actual name is it's one place there, but there's a bunch of other signs.
Right here, let me show you all the front of this place.
It's hard to tell what the name is.
So this is where we're eating. See how it says Plaza de San Miguel? We're like, oh, okay, maybe that's the name. Then we're seeing wine and beer, tapas all day. Tasa el Botijo. Or maybe it's Tasha? I'm not sure. Tasca. All of you Spanish speakers will have to help me with this one. But El Botijo is the official name. And when people ask, well, where is it? We go, oh, we don't know. It's just called El Botijo. Or we finally figured out what the name was. And we said, it's so good. You guys have to come here. So this is our number one recommendation for people when they say, what should we eat? We say, come to El Botijo. It's super good. So we're gonna ask, what do we do here? So I was trained as an opera singer, and then I ended up teaching German and English and French, and I also make well, I travel a lot, so I make resources for history teachers who are learning about or who are teaching about those different countries. And then
I used to be a software engineer. Now I write books and occasionally teach people things about programming.
that's right, that's right. So we both work from home. So luckily they had a visa here that allowed us to stay. I know, the mind blown. I love
I
that.
can't tell. Is that what that emoji is?
Yeah.
Alright.
They luckily had a visa that allowed us to stay. We technically cannot work here for the first 5 years, so we do have to show that we had some savings in order to not be in trouble with those. So, like for example, if we got in an accident, well, then again, healthcare is all covered, so it wouldn't be an issue. But in
No,
case
but rent and
Right. So in case we couldn't pay rent, they just don't want expats or immigrants saying, "Hey, we can't pay for it. We need help from the government."
they don't want you to be a drain on their system because you're not paying for any of the social services that they offer, which are a lot.
Significant.
Yeah.
And we do pay for healthcare here. We had to get private health insurance, but for those of you in the States, oh man, they the healthcare here, which covers everything from cancer to childbirth to band-aids to broken bones to medication, is €57 per month. No deductibles.
$63.
Yeah, like $63. No deductibles. No no bills that come after. Nothing. So
Yes, we can open a bank account because we have a national identification number with our visa.
yeah, so and a lot of times you have to have a bank account when you first get here because they want you to show that you have one for a phone plan or for what else? Oh, if you're getting a transportation card, like something for that effect. Okay, let me see. Oh, I had so many questions.
Someone wants to know about your singing.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go question by question. So, Serene, how much do they ask for you to have to move there? So, we're on the non-lucrative visa. So, they want you to have, I think, 36,000 euros for one person, and if you're a couple, they want about 40,000 euros, and you have to show that it is liquid in your bank account. You can't have it be in investments, you can't have it be in property, because in essence, they want you to be able to spend it if need be. So the trick is, or at least the thing that has been working for us is passive income, which is it's what both of us do with our courses that we taught or things that we have posted online. Passive income is allowed, so that is what we live off of. And then if we prove that we still have that money after 5 years, they say, "Oh, great! You haven't kidnapped a child. You haven't gotten arrested.
You've been a good trial citizen.
You've been a good trial citizen. Welcome to Spain." Actually, here, I think we're making the table switch.
Sure.
Oh, maybe it's the wind. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's see. Jill asked, oh, did I just? Oh, I did. Jill asked, tell us more about your opera career, Kelsey. Oh, okay. So I went to Northwestern in Chicago, and when we came out here a few years ago in 2016, and I was able to sing a little bit in Germany and in Italy, but then I started teaching online, and after watching Harrison with all of his sort of tech career where 9 to 5 is your working hours, and after that you're done. And I had never experienced anything like that. I said, wait a minute, you're done? What do you mean? Like, don't you have to, be practicing or rehearsing or do something after? He said, No. My 9 to 5, that's my working hours. And I thought,
then we're done. We're bouncing.
I thought, boy, that sounds great. So then that is when I ended up teaching, which has been, I mean, I still would love to sing, but I have to say it is a lot easier to teach than to sing here. But I still love it. So cross your fingers that we can still go about that. Okay, we talked about the bank account, long waits for medical care. You know, I mean, it's still a long wait, but like I just got a referral for a dermatologist here, and the wait was about 6 weeks. But in the States, with my private health insurance, it was also about 6 weeks. So I don't know.
And that's a specialist. Like we
Yeah.
can go to the doctor this week
Yes,
and see
we can
somebody.
just walk into the doctor, and because we're still on the private health care, which you have to pay for, even though it's not very much, we do get things a little bit faster here. Okay, so let me show you our next yummies.
We might need more bread for this.
Oh, we might need more bread.
Yeah.
Actually, do you mind asking about the tostas? Just order the tomato and the garlic tosta. Oh, is she here? Oh, he's here. Okay. Sometimes it takes a minute. Okay. So this is goat cheese with a tomato jam on it. It is not ketchup. Kind of looks like ketchup, but it's not.
2 toasters with the olive oil.
Well, we'll take some home. It's so good. We love it. Thank you for looking out for us, though. We do. Can we have the garlic one and the tomato one? Thank you so much.
They always look at us so funny when we order too much food.
I know and that's the other thing. They don't want you to fill yourself. They're like, that might be too much food. Okay, let me just send you guys the recipe for tomato jam, which is super yummy here. There are 4 pictures that will come through, and they might be out of order, but this is how to make tomato jam. It's basically sugar, tomatoes, and you boil it and then let it sit.
Oh, get the rind.
So this is goat cheese, which is made from goats that are. Can you actually scooch the sausage? Thank you. It's from goats that are in Andalusia, which apparently have a very good time being goats in Andalusia because that is where they all are. The official cheese here in Spain is manchego. So let me send you a picture of manchego. I actually got manchego at Costco while we were still living in Denver, so that's what it looks like. It's a bit pricey, but it's not too bad for Spanish cheese in the States. Oh, the OM asked what's the name of the restaurant. Let me actually just show you this again. Tasca El Botijo. This little name here right in the middle. Tasca El Botijo. And we are in Valencia in Spain. And we are having tapas.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Alright, so.
You tell them it's fried.
Yes, let me show you the cheese again. So yeah, they do fry it, and then they put like a balsamic glaze on it also. What's that? Yeah. Oops. Oh, I might have to hold this. Alright, so we have some of the cheese, and then some of the tomato jam, and some of the balsamic vinaigrette. Let's see.
This is a new one for me.
Yeah, this is a new one for me too. Ooh! Oh, that's nice. The goat cheese. Yeah, the goat cheese is very
Oh, that's got a kick.
mild and smooth. Yeah. And Serene goes, I'm so hungry now.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yes, get a snack. We'll still be here for a few minutes. Because I have two more to show you all for those of you who are wondering what else is coming. Yeah, the goat cheese is very smooth, and like usually when I have goat or when I had goat cheese in the States, it was a little sort of like feta. You know, it's a little chunky, but this
Don't
is
shame the
based.
cheese.
What?
Don't shame the cheese.
It was really yummy though. But this one is very smooth. It's like a mousse. Okay, goat cheese, tomato jam. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, this is, even without the bread, this is good.
Right, and actually, let me post an image of the menu again for those of you who are just joining. This is the only goat cheese tomato jam on the menu. And then you'll be able to see prices too, which I always think is so interesting going to different places. But
I mean, we live in one of the more like older parts of the city, so it's a little more expensive than like some of the places, but less than others.
that's true. That's
Right?
true. Well, so what were talk a little bit about what we expected price wise and then what we got here.
We expected tapas between like 2 and 4 euros. They're between like 3 and 5.
Which, granted, we do find in Andalusia, so down south, and I'll be in Malaga in about a week and a half, and you're all coming with me. But I'll show you guys some of the tapas that are down there. They're just slightly cheaper, but
But are they smaller?
they might be smaller. I don't think so, but maybe. Valencia is the third biggest city in Spain. We're right on the Mediterranean. It's usually bright and sunny out, which it's sort of strange that it's super, super cloudy right now. I had the caramel type goat cheese. Oh, Neil, I bet it was so good. You know, down the block, I think I'll do this other tapas place for the next food tour. They have a goat cheese with caramelized onion jam on it. Oh, it's so good. We started here because this is our favorite place. But if I do another food tour, I'll make sure to say, hey, this is a different one if you came to the last one. But yeah, they really do a lot of goat cheeses here, which I wasn't expecting that because you don't think of Spain for
I have not seen a single goat.
or
Where
for
are the
goat.
goats?
Yeah,
Where are the goats?
where are the goats?
I've not seen a single goat. I'm a little perplexed here.
Right. And actually, let me show you the inside of this restaurant really fast. Like you can see how people are mainly eating outside here. But then let me just pop inside and show you. This is what the restaurant looks like itself, and it's mainly just the bartender and the servers. And people do sit inside here sometimes, but it's thank you, Malibu. I just love them. You know, we've been together for almost 8 years. Just married for one. Oh, I'm sorry. Poor server, I keep getting in his way. But you see, people do
In the way.
people do eat in here, but if it's any kind of nice outside, people will eat on the balcony or on the patio. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yes. So this is this one right here is the one that's not very good, but actually something interesting though. Let me show you the menu because a lot of these places have a very similar. If you are a foodie, now would be a time to take a postcard because even though this food is kind of not good quality, of course, that's terrible that I'm saying that, the dishes are common for Spain and the prices are common for this part of Spain. So there's a lot of seafood. There's a lot of anything with olives. Where are they? Here they are. Anything with olives. Oh, I'm actually thinking of doing an olive and olive oil tour because I tried to bring some olives into this tour, and honestly, there is so much to talk about with the olives here because I mean, that's the reason Spain exists in the way it is today. That is the reason why the Romans stayed because they had olive trees here. So there's so much to talk about, and honestly, it is so delicious that that I think that would be a fun tour to do. All right, let me have a seat now.
On the other menu.
Yeah, I was showing them the other menu because, like, even though we don't particularly enjoy that food, it is still typical of Spain. So,
It's the other place we go to is pretty great for different reasons. They have different kinds of tapas.
yes. And as you can see, we highly enjoy the
It's so
sausage.
good. I'm sorry, I ate all of it.
It's. I am thrilled that you are liking it this much, as am I. To give you a little bit of an idea. Oh, they think we're cute together.
That's nice.
Isn't that nice?
I was just looking to make sure you got all the things.
All the comments? Thank you, my love. You take such good care of me. Oh, the toasters are coming. I have to move. Thank you so much.
Wait.
Oh, wait, we wanna keep them.
Okay, if you have to take something home, take the cheese.
We're taking the
toast.
we're
Oh,
taking the
we
cheese.
will. Don't worry, we will eat it all. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh ho 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 ho. Okay, so let me.
Sobrasada or tomato?
So this is tomato, and actually, I have some fun stories for you guys about this. This is literally toast with grated tomato on top of it. And not like tomato jam, but they take a tomato and they put it on a cheese grater and grate. And that, when they put a little bit of basil on top of it, and maybe parsley, yeah, but there's just a little bit of olive oil and salt, garlic. This is the typical Valencian breakfast. This is their number one thing to eat
With the
here.
coffee.
For breakfast with the
You
coffee.
get a cafe and a bocadillo, a little
That's right,
sandwich.
a little thing to eat, a little sandwich. And then this is my favorite. Oh my gosh, they put a lot of olive oil on that today. So they literally call this tostas with garlic, olive oil, and salt. And that's all that's on there. But it is so good. So I don't think they even have garlic powder here. So
No, it's real.
forget the cornflakes. Serene says forget the cornflakes.
It's a lot. They do. Well, you tell me the Valencia tomatoes? They're different though.
Oh,
They're
yes.
not the same. They're the size of watermelons.
That's true. Okay, so the tomatoes that they use for this are massive. I mean, they're huge. I'll find some pictures and post them, I think, on the little chat thing or the like my profile
Cut a
after.
slice and it's a pancake.
Yes,
It's the size of a pancake.
huge. And those are the tomatoes they use. And actually, you want to get the Valencian tomatoes that are a little bit green inside because otherwise they're a little too mushy. And then this one, they will often need a bigger table. Yes, Neil, we need a bigger table.
We're only two people.
I know we're only two people.
They kick us out of the bigger table.
Right? And service-based industry. So yes, tourism is, but the servers here, they make a living wage and they all have health care. So they'll get to you when they get to you, and they don't really need to be nice. They often are. I mean, 99% of the time they're very nice and they're fast and they're
brusque. They're brusque.
Yes, they're quick
Professional.
and they know their job. They know, and they go, no, you shouldn't have that. You should have this, which is, it's nice. I feel like there's a bit more honesty in the service industry. I was in the service industry for a long time. I say that with love and affection. But like I do,
It's different.
yeah, I do like when they're like, no, you don't want that. And oftentimes I'll say, hey, this server, what do you the gal or the guy who's helping me, I say, what do you like? And they'll say, oh, I don't really like this here, but I really like this here. Okay.
Because
That's
like
great.
what minimum wage here is €1,000 a month, which is
Yes.
like $1,100.
Yeah.
Something like
So
that.
it's not, and also that is what you need to live. Granted, Valencia is getting much more expensive as we go along, but in general, you can live nicely. As you can see, all these people are going out to eat. You can live nicely on $1,100 a month here. So that,
And that's minimum wage. That's not like
yes,
that's not the mid-level for people in trade jobs or anything high, like anything more than that. I bet they make like more money.
well, and we were talking to people about this. We said, what is the average income here? And they said it's about $1,500 a month. So it's really not that much higher than
But that's like
than
a good
wage.
living.
Yeah, that's good living. That's you're doing well. Okay, so that we're gonna have some bites of this and tell you how it is, but that does bring us to the end of our tour.
Is that the end?
I mean, if there are questions, comments, thoughts, now would be the time to post them.
So many puppies. So many puppies.
Thank you all so much for coming. Let's have a bite of these toasties. Do you want? Mm. Oh
Yeah.
Mine is very garlicky. How is yours?
I think you'll like that more than I will.
Yeah.
Probably that one. It's really tomatoey. That's straight up tomato.
Straight tomato.
Mm.
There you have it. All right. Well, thank you all so much for coming. For those of you who hit that tip button, thank you so much. To tip on an iPhone, you do have to go on the Explorer version or on the Chrome version, basically. And thank you so much for your follows. If anyone wouldn't mind posting my next tour, I actually just published it last night. Next Thursday, or this coming Thursday, I guess, I am headed to northern Spain. So I'm headed to A Coruña, and then to Santiago de Compostela, and also to Lugo, which has a really cool Roman wall, and it surrounds the entire city, to Ponteventura, I believe is what it's called. A really cool city. I'll post that tour very soon. But I just made 4 more tours for next weekend. So do follow me if you would like to come to those following tours. I'd love to have you there. And yes, I look forward to seeing you all then. Do post the pictures you took in the Facebook group. I would love to see them all. And if anyone wants a selfie, let's smile. Ready?
You want a selfie?
One. Oh, here. Wait. Let's grab some food.
Oh.
Grab a toast up. 1, 2, 3. Yay! All right, so nice to see all of you. Thank you for having dinner with us. For those of you who hit the tip button, thank you so much. Pat, looking forward to Santiago de Compostela. Heard so much about it. Jill Hart, oh, wonderful. Darren Hart, oh, thank you so much, everyone. I look forward to sharing those with you guys as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
See you soon.